We're going to be making pinecone bird seed feeders. So of course we're going to need pine cones. If you don't have pine cones at home, due to the lack of pine trees around, you can also use toilet paper. Hopefully we all have this at home. We're also going to need something to stick our seeds on either the pine cones or the toilet paper. So we're going to use peanut butter. Any type of nut butter would work if you're allergic to peanuts. We're also going to need some seeds. So I don't have any seeds right now. So what I've done is taken these seed heads from my garden. I'm also going to need some string to hang this on the tree afterwards. You can use pretty much any string. I don't have any string, so what I'm actually going to do is use a plastic bag. So how I'm going to do this is that I'm going to cut it into strips. I'm going to braid the materials together so that it's stronger when you hang it on a tree. So I just simply tied a knot in the top and now I'm just going to braid it. So now that we have our string, we're going to want to tie it on to either our toilet paper roll or the top of our pine cones before we put any peanut butter on it. If we're using pine cones like I will be, we're just going to tie it on the top few rungs right here. And we're going to tie it on really tight to make sure that when our birds land on it or come near it, they're not going to break our little string. And if you're going to use this, you're going to want to take your scissors, help from your parents if you're not old enough or you don't feel safe doing this. And you're just going to want to poke a hole in the top like this, and then in the bottom. So that way you can then take your string that we just braided and simply feed it through our toilet paper roll like this. And then you're going to want to tie a knot at the bottom. It won't fall down through the bottom. And then obviously our string will be longer so that we can tie it around on a tree. So now we're ready for our peanut butter. So peanut butter and almost all nut butters are good for the birds. And we're just gonna kind of slather it on all over the little prongs of our pine cone. If you have regular bird seed, you can either roll it in your bird seed and all of the seeds will stick, or if you're like me and you're using these seed heads, you can take your seed head and crumble it right on to your pine cone. And there you have it. Now this one doesn't look as pretty as if you're using regular bird seed, but it will still do the trick.